2016 has come and gone, and so it's time for our Year in Review show. What are the highlights of this past year? What stands out most in your mind? What's your favorite Pope Francis moment? Joining me for this today is our panel of Salt and Light producers. But first, a lot has taken place this year, and so let's refresh your memory. So lots has been going on this year. Let's cut to the chase. Joining me now are Sebastian and Emilie, two people you know very well. Guys, what's the biggest Catholic story of the year?
I think we both know the answer to that.
What do you think?
Well, definitely, I think the Year of Mercy has been pretty significant and probably maybe one of the biggest years since Pope Francis' pontificate.
Yes.
I mean, it's you know, his...
I think he's been like the Year of Mercy since he was elected 4 years ago.
Exactly.
So it's good to make it official.
What's unique about this year is not, it's not that one particular thing has really stood out. It's that the entire year has been looked at through this lens of mercy. And so the church, because Francis is so great at embodying the teachings that he gives us, like mercy, for example, it's not some concept or idea, it's a real thing, it's a tangible thing. He does it, he shows it to us. It's very powerful. So all of a sudden the church as a whole is really reflecting on what does it mean to be a merciful church? What does it mean to be a merciful Catholic?
Right.
You know?
For me, it was the fact that it was the Year of Mercy, but the fact that it was a Jubilee year, and we've had other Jubilee years in my lifetime, but there was something different about this one. In things that Pope Francis was doing, like the once a month
the Mercy
Fridays.
the
Mercy Fridays, and the Jubilee, I guess they call them Jubilees,
celebrations,
the Jubilee celebrations that I don't think anybody else had ever done that. And that seemed to, it was this truly a year-long celebration that kept reminding us through these moments.
And how often, too, did he say when he was talking about mercy in an official teaching or during his general audiences, which he often talked about mercy? It wasn't just, during this year we're celebrating mercy. It was, this is now the place from which the church starts.
Exactly.
We start with mercy. We start by understanding ourselves in this way. And that means that with the close of the door at the end of the Year of Mercy doesn't mean the close of mercy.
Doesn't mean that we're done with mercy. No more mercy.
Exactly. And I mean, speaking of doors, that's one of the unique things of this year as well, was that you not only had the holy doors opening in Rome or in like the major, areas in the world where we already had like these holy doors,
but holy doors everywhere.
All over the world. I think there were over 10,000 doors.
Like
exactly. And so it was really his way of saying, I want the Year of Mercy to not just be like this centralized event, but really something that's accessible to as many people as possible.
Actually, the whole thing about the doors also, to me, there was something, because we've had Holy Door and Jubilees before, but the fact that it's a Holy Door fits so nicely with this idea of mercy, that we go through this door of mercy.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's not the same as to just go through any random Jubilee door.
No, and there's a kind of expectation of conversion, and that's like that's the symbolism of going through a door or being baptized. Like you think about like the old baptismal fonts where you go down and come back up, and there's a newness that comes about. That's what this whole thing is about, and it's Francis really tapping into one of the very fundamentals of the gospel, what he calls the name of God, mercy, understanding that conceptually, but then living that out.
Yes, and I love that. And the last thing maybe is that because it wasn't just a year for us to practice mercy, but also I think to receive mercy, to contemplate what it means to receive God's mercy,
and that it's always a gratuitous gift. It's never something that you earn. That came through abundantly clear.
Yeah. Okay, good. We're going to have to leave it there. The most significant Catholic news story of the year is definitely the Year of Mercy. Tomorrow we're going to look at the most important secular story of the year. So I hope that you can join us. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.